Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Yawn, hello. That's 2 streams in a row, Yawn. Oliver, hello. Thank you for being here. It's great to see you. So today, obviously, I don't do many streams on a Friday unless one of 2 things. I was busy during the week and I didn't get my 2 streams in. That's not the case. Or usually on Thursday, I make a big mistake and I have to redeem myself in some way to make myself feel better for the weekend. I think that's the case. So, Stian, hello. Happy Good Friday. It is Good Friday. Jan says, I know I had a break yesterday. That's why I was here. Good to hear. And Stian says, or sad Good Friday. I never know if it's a good or bad day. That's true. I mean, that's it. That's one of the reasons you show up. You're wondering, all right, how's the streamer doing? Are they okay? Why are they so needy? Oh, I can tell you many reasons why I'm so needy. Okay. It's because I miss the community. Let's go ahead, take care of some introductions, get that out of the way. Hello everybody, my name is Shawn Kozel. I'm a photographer. I am based in Germany. Stuart, hello. Oh, Stian says, no, I meant with Easter. True. Good point. It's definitely Good Friday here in Germany because they get Friday and Monday off. So they get a 4-day weekend. Kirsty, hello. Good to see you. I hope you've been doing well, Kirsty. It's been a while since I've seen you pop in. Bruce, hello. Happy Friday. Isn't it Good Friday in English? We call it Long Friday. It is Good Friday, yes. Yeah, Good Friday in the UK too. Good to know. I did not know that. If you are watching this on Behance and you want to check out my page, go ahead, click on my icon. That's all the way up there in the corner. That kind of looks like the guy up above my head. If you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, I had to think about it. You're going to see a Linktree link right there. That is in the description. You can click on that. And you can find me every place where I am on the interwebs. You can join my Discord from here if you would like to share your work with me. Or if you want to jump over to Behance to check out my Behance page. There's my Behance. So you can check those out. If you're on Behance, feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. It helps me continue streaming. That's for sure. Also, if you would like, buy me a cup of joe. Okay. Kirsty says, yeah, it's been sorry. College has been very busy as well as hectic too. Kirsty, that's nothing to be sorry about. That's good. That is a good busy. Stuart says it takes a bank holiday and a chocolate egg eating to finally jump into a stream. Are you eating a chocolate egg, Stuart? I gotta know. Are you seriously? And is it a Reese's egg? Curious. Jan says, and thanks to everyone who appreciated and comment on my project yesterday. Thank you for sharing, Jan. Oh, Stan says we also have an egg crisis this Easter, only in Norway. An egg crisis. I mean, just eat the chocolate eggs. I know you're probably not hurting for chocolate eggs in Sweden or Norway. Or maybe caviar? Can you have caviar for Easter? That just sounds so horrible. No Reese's here, just a Kit Kat one. Oh, store's been out of eggs. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Getting funky notifications. In 2012, stores ran out of butter before Christmas. Oh, the horror. Stores been out of eggs. Okay, we need to change this up. Back to, hold on, everybody. Let me go intro. I gotta think about where this is at. Back to Reese's or Kit Kat eggs. I cannot say I've had a Kit Kat egg. I am sorry for that. Usually it's Reese's here. Okay, here we go. Let me switch sides. So this is a project I did last year for spring. It was a challenge as an Adobe Express ambassador. And this was actually a lot of fun because I made it live. And due to the ending, Nicholas, hello. Due to the ending and suggestions from, I believe, Stuart in chat, this is what I did. So what one thing reminds you of spring? And if the font and colors don't give it away, come on. Can you guess what I think? Now, Reese's peanut butter. It's spring. Oh, Kirsty says, I have a Kit Kat Easter egg. It was nice. I haven't had one. Tony, hello. Tony's giving, oh my gosh. Bonjour, guten morgen, buenos dias, bon dia, and konnichiwa. Tony, thank you for stopping in. It's great to see you. Okay, so this is I've never seen a Kit Kat egg, so I'm curious. I'm quite curious. I'm gonna have to look at it. That is a boulder of chocolate egg. Yeah, you should see my freezer. Oh, there is a gentleman, a friend of mine, who used to live here in Germany, and you can't really get Reese's peanut butter eggs because Germans don't like peanut butter. They're not popular. So on the American economy, the American store, you can buy them, but he would buy cases of them. He literally would buy cases and go through them so fast. And it was funny because he was tall. He was not a big guy, but he went through them like you wouldn't believe. Oh, Muhammad, hello? Or hey? Yeah, this stream is not brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but maybe it should be. David, I am glad you're here. Oh, Tony, great job. I came in with a happy Easter, or now I really screwed it up. I came in with a happy Friday, and I did not even say happy Easter to everybody. I hope happy Easter weekend to everybody. Tony, always on point. Okay. Speaking of David Cousins, who just popped in, let's jump over into the Discord. If you're new to my Discord and you join, we've got a couple different things for you. We've got a community artwork. This is where you can post your artwork, and we have project feedback. So anything that you post and I find it that we can share it on the stream because there are rules, I'll share it. So we've got our very own David Cousins, new art I made for Colex GG. I don't even know what that is. I apologize. The end of an era CSGO card set. Loads of fun working with art director Faisal, and honored to work alongside the legend Mr. Lee Carter. The G2 lineup is at, and then it's got all of the call to actions. Okay. Colex are a collectible card company. How do I not know them? Are they not in the States? Ooh, Yana's asking Fresco. My guess is Photoshop. So, love seeing the line work. So nice. This is so very cool. Let's go big mode. Should I? Yeah, that looks better. Clip Studio for the lines, color in Photoshop. Oof. Okay. This is really cool. You did a wonderful job. First off, kind of looking at it as a photographer, kind of getting a little bit of a fisheye, like a wide lens, maybe a 14 millimeter lens. You did a really good job. The perspective that it has, just absolutely everything. Now, jumping in, love the scruff. Love the scruff. When you're under the weather, belt out some projects. Okay. So good. How much reference did you use for this? Stian says the wide angle also works even though the people are not distorted. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was a fisheye perspective. Okay, good. I mean, it's real. I'm assuming. For me, it's easy. I just changed my lens. But I'm assuming for an artist to get your perspective lines, like that's gotta be tough. That's just awesome. Reference was supplied by the team. Okay. And Stuart, good question. Does Clip Studio run on a tablet? And Tony says yes. So I'm taking, these are 3 individual cards, I'm assuming. David is typing fast. David saying yes, there's a tablet version of clip art. Not really, but that's what he wrote. I tried. Okay, so I'm assuming these are 3 individual cards. And is, please, blaming hay fever. Gotcha. David's all whacked up on chocolate and Lortadine? Okay. Hopefully that's okay, I said. Probably didn't say it right. Okay, David is on it. Took some this morning. Okay. Lore eat a dean. 'Tis a season of sneezing. You guys are on fire today. Okay. So I've been streaming for a grand total of 14 minutes and already we've gone into how to pronounce words. It's a hopeless cause, Tony. It's hopeless. Sonny, welcome back. Good to see you. Okay, back to the project rather than trying to teach me words, because words are hard. I'm wondering okay, first off, these are 3 cards, I'm assuming. The border, is this set up as a bleed or is this actually like the border on the card? How it's going to be? My brain wouldn't work yesterday at all. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. This is cool. Thank you for sharing that, David. That's awesome. Love seeing everyone's work. Okay, we went through a lot of the community artwork yesterday. That is all that we've got to show today. All right, just catching up on chat. All right, we're moving forward. Okay. Let's jump over to Character Animator. So, for those of you that have been part of this all week, this is a character in which I generated in Adobe Illustrator. And Barbara, good early morning. And what we ended up doing is, if I need to do a recap, I will. Tony is asking, why are you using one of my beach photos? Tim beat you to it. Tim said, how did you get my my passport photo? Okay, so as of right now, I'm not getting any face tracking. It's working because my microphone is working, so he's talking well, but I need to calibrate it. So I need to look at the screen, hit the calibrate button, and everything kind of resets. So what we've got right now is he's blinking, he's working. We do have draggable arms, and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to go in a little bit more, because if you look at his knees, now we've got him doing some knee bends along with the movement. So yesterday, we left off with the ogre, who does not have a name yet. So chat, if you want to name the ogre, you can, or we can just leave it at ogre. I totally screwed up his limbs. So first off, what we need to do, Shawn is part of the Horde, World of Warcraft reference. Okay, let's jump over into our ogre. So we're going to come up here to rigging. Now, jumping into rigging, here is where I screwed up yesterday. We're going to just go ahead, jump over here. Let's grab the left arm, because that's where we were. Oh, we can call the troll Andy? Kirsty, no. As soon as you said Andy, I thought of like Andy Murray. I like Andy Murray. Since his first retirement. Since he got rid of his mom, more or less. Okay, so we need to talk about this. This is really important, because this is something that I messed up yesterday. And what I was trying to do is add to the left arm. As you can see, I have the left arm right there. I was trying to come down here. Let me get rid of my lower thirds. I was trying to come down here to the behaviors and add the limb IK right there to the arm. I had a complete brain fart. So I felt like David Cousins. Jack? Someone mentioned it yesterday. Oh, I can't name the ogre Jack. No. Jack Watson would beat me up. No. I don't want the wrath of Jack. Okay, so first off, I was trying to add that, and because I was trying to add that, let me actually jump up into our ogre, and this is a clickable layer. So clicking on our layer, now you can see right here we have the limb IK. So what I'm going to do is we're going to remove that behavior right now. We're going to jump over, and without it, let's jump into record. Without it, as I'm moving the arms around, and now it's working. How the heck is it not stretching now? There's no... Oh my gosh. Oh, well, not because they mentioned Jack Black. Oh, Jack Black. Okay. Yes, it does look like Jack Black, but I don't want there to be a confusion. Not at all. So we are going to actually add it anyway. I don't know why now, but we're going to come up here, and you can add it up here, or we can come over here to our behaviors, and it is not in the presets right there. So what we can do is we can hit that plus, we can come down to limb IK, and we can click on that. Now that is going to be giving that behavior to the entire puppet, which is what we want. So one of the things you want to check out first is clicking open, not the pins, but the handles, and you want to see what we've got tagged. Now, because I just deleted it, we've got nothing tagged. So I'm going to have to go through now, because I removed it, which was a huge mistake, and start pinning everything and letting it know what's what. So jumping into the right arm, what we've got here, and why is it okay? So with the selection tool, we can come in here and you can see right here, we've got left wrist and it says left wrist. We've clicking here, we've got our elbow. Thank you for the elbow. And I've eliminated this left arm, but I could take it up here. But if I come over into the body layer here, and it is not showing up there in the body. So let's get back into the left arm. Let's grab the left arm and give it a shoulder. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump in. Are all characters limited to 2 arms? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Within the exercises, you actually do an octopus. You can do octopus or octopi. You can do horses. You can do as many legs as you want. If you do an octopus, what you would probably want to do is if you jump into the limb IK right there and toggling that open, is you can increase the stretchiness. So you can make the arm like, well, this is pretty good. It's, make the arm stretch out more. Or in our case, we can make it go less. But if I crank this up a lot more, you can see that I'm getting a little bit of stretchiness going on there. But you can actually adjust all of that. So let's get back over into the rigging. Let's go into right arm, see what we've got. We have a draggable right wrist, our right elbow, right shoulder. Let's give that a shoulder right there so you can see it come up as shoulder. Let's check out our legs. Now, just so you know, what I did is I jumped in, and we'll do it in a second. We've got our hips, our knee, ankle, we have a left toe, and also the heel. So is the heel, yep, the heel is tagged right there. Let's check out the right leg. And yep, we're good. Right heel, good. So getting into the recording now, let's see what we've got. We've got good movement. Our arms, now our guy is pretty strong. So, he's not gonna be able to really lift his arms too high because he's got too many muscles. But he can kind of scratch his goatee. Also, as you saw, I made his legs movable, draggable. So at the same time, if I go and squat and kind of move, now you can see his knees are kind of bending and moving, so it's a little bit better. All right, so our puppet is rigged. It's ready to go. Now there's a couple things I think I want to do. One is, like, as you can see, I've got some issue going on here with the hair. Let me see if I can, why? Okay. What we've got is we're going to need to bring this in and actually attach it to the head a little bit better. And then I'm thinking about making the hair, giving it some physics, and also the ears, so that when he moves, maybe the ears and the hair will flop around a little bit. So let's take a look at that stuff. We're going to jump into the rigging right now. And as you can see over here above my head, it's an Illustrator file. I was just reading that, Yawn, and no thank you. Okay, so if you have any questions at all what's going on within the layers, I can always go back and talk about it. You know, give a recap of what we've got going on. But if not, we're just gonna keep moving. So, all right, with the hair, and you can see I have a plus hair because I would like it to be independent. Now, I may change that. And the reasoning I've got it as an independent is because I think I want it to move. But if we change the independence, and I don't know this for sure, I don't know if I can add the physics to it. So we're gonna try. We're learning together. So to recap, you need a plus to all moving elements. Yes. Okay. Let's talk about that, Stuart, as a recap. So as you can see, we've got the arms, and within the arms, we've got several groups and layers going on, but the main layer is a plus left arm, and that is called making it independent, so we can give it movement. Now, let's go ahead, let's jump back over to Character Animator, and let's grab the left arm. And as you can see, that plus gives it the crown right there, all right? So now, if I undo that independence, and let's jump over into record, and I'm moving around, okay, it's got some weird stuff, like look at the hand now, and if I go to, whoa, okay, wow, all right. So as of now, it's no longer independent. So as I try to drag it, it's moving the rest of the body. So it's like, okay, oh, well, that's just funky. That's just funky. So let's jump back into our rig. Let's go ahead, bring the crown back, jump back into our record. And now, boom, we've got our decent movement. Hey, over there, look over there. I said right there. Okay. So, hate when body parts get stuck in random spots in air. Yes. So that's what we're dealing with. Now, as for the hair and physics, let's get back over to Illustrator. And the cool thing is I can sit here and leave this file open and just save it, and then it automatically updates. So what I did is I opened the file in Character Animator, then I hit the Illustrator button, and so now they are totally linked. So we've got our hair. Let's take a look at what we've got, and it looks like we've got a group with a series of paths. Cool. Now you can see, here's the face. Let me turn the face off. There's our face background. And so the hair is at the bottom, so it's behind the face. Now I want to attach, and I'm thinking this through. I haven't done this. So I'm thinking that I want to attach the hair to the head to make sure. So we are going to actually go ahead, we're going to grab our direct selection tool. Let's zoom in, and I just want to make sure that we have some attachment points here. So I'm just Command Z. I'm just making sure that we're bringing this around to give us a little bit of room. It's hard to see, but to give us a little bit of room here to actually attach it. And I'm probably going to want to attach a couple spots to make sure it doesn't move. So I'm going to call that good. So let's go ahead, get out of that, go Command S and let it save. And now we jump over into Character Animator. It's updating, and boom. Okay, let's jump into our hair. So first off, you can see right now it has, this is the hair origin right here, and it says hair. So I want to pull that, not that, Command Z. I want to pull that down until my ogre, did you see that? It's yellow or yellow green. I want to pull that down until it attaches, and we're going to attach it right there. So now this is our origin for the hair. I know I'm jealous. Stuart says hair today, gone tomorrow. Can even bring it down a little further. Yeah, about right there. I like that. Okay, within the hair file, we've come over here. We've got a plus that we can attach. And if we hit the plus and we scroll down, we have physics. So let's click on the physics. And as we come down here to the physics, let's see what we've got. Right now, we've got a gravity strength, a gravity direction, a wind strength. We have dangle, and we have collision. So as of right now, and let me actually zoom into the hair because this might be a little fun. Holding down the space bar. Okay. If I increase our gravity strength, and it's not moving at all. Let me add some wind. It's still not moving at all. Why are you not moving? Let's go into the dangle. Let's go into the dangle. So, dangle handles, we can add some dangle handles to it. We've got squishiness, which we need to add our dangle handles. And I'm not even sure. Put one there. And over here, you can see it says dangle. So we're going to dangle that. Let's go to this end here. Not draggable. Dangle. And let's get rid of the draggable. Let's go ahead. We'll click right there. We'll do a dangle. And let's go right there and we'll do a dangle. Ranger, hello over on YouTube. Good to see you. So we've got our dangles set up. Let's jump back over into our physics. And as you can see, it's saying, hey, you have 4 dangle handles. So if I start going in and increase, you know what? I know why this is not working well. Come on, Shawn, get it together. Let's go into record. Okay, as I move, now you can see that it's starting to move around. If we go in to our physics, which is right down here, you can go ahead, open that up. And let's go into our dangle. And if we bring down our stiffiness, now my hair is, or the ogre's hair, is going all over the place. I can make it very rigid. The stiffness, you know, he's got a lot of hairspray going on. Bringing it down a little bit. We can increase the squashiness of it. But let's go ahead, get rid of that. The damping, that's no. So we're going to increase our stiffiness. Need a little bit more. I want just a little bit of movement. Now, one of the problems that I'm seeing here is as I move too fast, we're getting a little bit of gappage up here. So we need to fix that. And let's get back into our rigging. Let's jump over into Illustrator and we're going to grab our hair again. And let's go into the direct selection tool. What we need to do is Command Z. We need to get these paths a little bit further out here. And, okay, I'm gonna go Command S. It is very clever, so if you had a ponytail, etc., you could apply the dangle and it would work out well. Yes, that is the, with women's hair or this guy. If you look at Bruce's when mom, he comes up to the stop, the dangle on the mustache, like right there, it gives mom. It a bounce. David, have a great day. So that was one of the things. Oh, it's Bruce's mom. It's stiff with just a little bit of give. So mustaches, ponytails, long hair, anything like that, it works out well. So I'm just trying to add a little bit of movement in the hair, and that's exactly what I want. So you've got, yep, just a little bit of movement. Doesn't have to be a lot. Let's actually go in. Yawn, yes, it was created in Character Animator. Absolutely. You are correct. Okay. There we go. Let's jump into our rigging and let's deal with our ears now. So, need to bring this in. We want to attach it about right there. We are going to go ahead and give this one dangle right there. Let's jump over to the right ear. Whoops. Just delete that. Let's grab our connection point and bring that right there. And again, let's go ahead and up here near the top, we will add a dangle. All right. Go ahead, jump in. Now, oh, that's what I like. We've got movement. Josie, hello. Now we've got good movement of the hair. We've got good movement of the ears. Nothing is too funky. If he goes up and down enough, and maybe he can fly. But I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Hey. All right, so what we've got next. Here's a couple things that I'm thinking about. One, I kind of want the goatee to move when he talks. And I don't know, I think I have to actually add that to the, I have to actually add the goatee to each mouth. So I think that would be kind of cool. Yawn, have a good lunch. I had to eat mine before I streamed. So let's see here. What do we got? The other thing I was thinking about is adding some clickables too, some triggers. That's right here above my head, triggers. So let's go ahead and first off, let's play around with the mouth and see what we can get. So let's go into rigging. And go ahead, zoom out a little bit. Let's go to our Illustrator file. I was just thinking for a second there. Okay, let's open up our mouth. So we have, as you can see, we have all of our mouths, and they're on their own layer right now. we have our face background. And as you can see right now, if I turn that off and on, I already have the goat on its own layer. I am thinking this through. We have it neutral. Okay. This is what I think we have to do. If we add the goatee, it's going to be on top. It's going to be... All right, let's try something. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab the goat. We're going to hold down... I want to... what do I want to do? Let's select the goat. We're going to go... I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. We're going to go... Command X. We're going to select our neutral and go Command Shift V. Sandrine, hello. Okay. I'm going to save this. Go Command S. And I'm trying something new for the first time. So excuse me that I'm trying to think this through and trying to see if it's going to work or not. Okay, so there's in my neutral state, and I've got, when I'm not talking, I've got my goatee. So I think this is going to work. We're lurking today, Sandrine says. Let's jump back into Illustrator. We're gonna... If I go on to every one of these, Command Shift V, you're attempting to paste or drag into one or more layers that are locked or hidden. Do you want to unlock? Yeah, sure, I don't care. Okay, now we got to drag that below. All right, let's turn stuff off. Okay, let's grab our goat here. And if we drag the beard down, I think this will work. I think maybe this will work. I don't want to go too crazy, but let's turn that off. Grab our D, Command Shift V. We'll open that up, grab that group, drag it below, grab our goat, and I'm going to drag down a little bit. Sandrine says, working exclusively in Bridge today. Good times. Lots of waiting. Makes for good streaming sessions. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's do the E. Command Shift V. Grabbing that, we're going to put that below. Making sure, just drag that down a little bit. I just want maybe a tiny bit of movement. Command Shift V. And that one's okay there. I'm really hoping this works. Command Shift V. This is a little tedious. I apologize, everybody. Okay. Got a neutral. So Command Shift V. Drag that below. We leave it the way it is. Or that's the M. Now we're into the big ones. So Command Shift V. Bring that one down a lot. Let's do R. This is even boring for me, everybody. I apologize. Hopefully this is worth it. Just trying to get some subtle movements, maybe, maybe not. And the last one, thankfully. Okay. Now the other thing I was thinking about doing is possibly adding fangs. I don't know. Let's turn on our neutral. Let's turn off our woe. Go here. Command S. Okay. Are you ready for the test? This may work. All right, we're updated. Let's go into record mode. So what we're doing right now is looking at the beard. We've got a little bit of funkiness happening with the stroke, but we do have movement. Whoa! The beard, the goat is actually moving pretty good. I'm okay with that. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at something. We've got... Okay, I want to see. We've got our draggers, eye gaze, camera input. Yep. We're going to leave all that the same. Our face, camera input. Now, this is interesting. I did not go through this. So this is something that maybe we should talk about. So let's start at the top. And these are all of our our track behaviors. So a lot of these are given to us or set up for free because they're assuming, and when I say they, I mean Character Animator, is assuming we're going to want it. We're going to want to use draggables. So here's one of the things, like, okay, draggable. We have mouse and touch input. Okay. we can make a range limit or limit the range. And then after the move, what do you want to have happen? If I come back to return and rest, let's see what that happens. And it's at 0.2 seconds. So if I grab my arm and I bring it, it snaps back. If I grab the leg, let it go, snaps back. Let it come down, snaps back. So this, on a draggable, this can actually be good. Other times you want to hold in place because you want to say, hey, I'm hungry, get in my belly. And you want to leave it there. Other times, if I do return to rest, if I go, hey, get in my belly, and then it snaps back. There's times that actually feels better to me because you're not sitting there and you don't go, hey, so I'm talking and you're doing the Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. It was a great day on the track today. I'm just happy to win. That's Ricky Bobby. I don't know. That's just kind of not how it is. So I don't know which I'm gonna like more, if we're gonna want it to snap back or return to rest or hold in place. We're gonna have to mess with that. Adjusting the duration. Okay, thank you for the draggables. Going into eye gaze. We've got the camera input. Now, this, I initially have messed this up a little bit within the eyes, and that's how I made it. I made it so it's kind of a side eye, but yet we still have good movement. Now, what we have is we've got smoothing here. We have camera strength set to 100. We've got, our mouse touch strength, which we're not using. Keyboard strength, not using. Snap gaze. And snap gaze is if you are looking musty, hello? Snap gaze is you've got 4 quadrants. So you've got, to the side, up, to the side, and down. And those are your snap gauges. If I turn that off, now his eyes are looking everywhere and it's kind of googly. Let me actually increase this. Whoa, that's too much. Let's increase this to 400. Okay, let's not. Let's go back to fit. No, 200 it is. So as I move my eyes around, you can see it's just not very weird. I mean, it's weird. So a lot of the times these type of puppets, you use the snap eye gauge. So you turn that on and then you tell it how often you want it to look. Like this is set for every second. So every second it's looking to see, okay, where's its eyes? Where's his eyes? We can bring that down to 0.5 if you think 1 second isn't enough. And now it's looking and adjusting the eyes every half second. So those are adjustable. When it comes to the strength, you can make it so you have like your eyeballs, your pupils will leave your eyes. We're not going to even mess with that. We're not messing with that. So within the face, again, we've got pose to pose movement. This guy, he's an ogre, not having a lot of face going on. But we've got, these are some important things. So right now, as you can see, we have our head position strength is set to 100. Bruce, thank you for that. Now, what that means is it's attached to my body by 100%. If I bring down my head strength, now, okay, the head position, excuse me, the head strength, now the head is moving, but like not the whole head, it's just my forehead. So that's kind of funky. And also, just to get rid of it, to reset it, hit X. We've got scale strength next. Now, scale strength can be interesting because if I turn this up, let's really crank this up, get crazy. If I move to away from the camera or to the camera, you can see what we've got going here. Oh God, I got a headache. It's pounding. So that's going to be your head scale. We've got our head tilt strength, and it's set to 75 right now. So let's crank that to 0. Now, as you can see, there's no tilt. So as I'm moving, it's moving the body, but nothing else. So if I crank this up to 250, now I can get some funky stuff going really easy. Like, oh, I gotta itch my ear. Get the other one. So you can kind of see what we've got going there. That's the head tilt strength. And it really depends upon your puppet and the parameters of your puppet. Are you making a jelly puppet? It's quite possible. You know, so now we have eyebrow strength. So looking at the eyebrows, you can see right now, we don't have a ton of movement, but if we come to the eyebrow strength and we turn it to 0, now there's no movement. The eyebrows are not moving when I move my eyebrows. If we crank it way up, now I can get them so they go off my head almost, or down over my eyeballs. And that's going to be your eyebrow strength. How you talking maximum eyebrow strength? I guess you mean now you're talking. Okay, eyelid strength. We're set to 100. If we want to bring this all the way down, now there's no eyelid. If I crank it all the way up, now it's picking up very slight movements, and it's giving us the eyelid strength. Mouth strength is at 0, and to be honest, I don't even know what's going to happen if I crank it up. Oh, whoa, okay. That is not good. Why would you use that? I don't know. Parallax, we're not doing any parallax because we just have a front. Raised eyebrow tilt. Now, this is set to 20%. Your eyebrow, as you can see, the way they go up, and this all started with an AI prompt. It did. You know, your eyebrows don't go straight up and down. So if we go in and it's set to 20% right now, if we crank it way up, now they're like propellers. They're like, woo! You can almost get them to turn all the way around. Whew. Whew. So, if we take it all the way to the negatives, now it goes the other way. So 20% to me is good. Lowered eyebrow tilt is the same thing. If you get angry, if you really want an angry, oh, that's worried. Okay, that positive is in the worried. Oh. Okay, let's go with a real negative. Oh, now, ooh, he's really angry. Now you can really get angry and have it come down. What's with the keyframe icons? Is this for preset activity actions? No. These are all, you can keyframe all of these. Once we get down here, I'm gonna turn off my lower third. You've got your timeline. So once we start actually getting into our timeline, we can keyframe these things. And why am I in this mode right now? I have no idea. Can I just make that smaller? Nipa, hello? Okay, let's just close that for now. Window. Timeline. Okay, back. There it is. There's our timeline. So you can go through and keyframe all of this stuff to your heart's content. So, you know, for those of you that may not remember or were not here, haven't seen, whatever. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Welcome to Kozelhoff. Follow me to the merch shop. Okay, so for those of you that may remember this, the actions of Kaufman, that's the puppet's name, the actions of Kaufman were recorded in Character Animator. So that scene was recorded there. The background was actually made in After Effects, and the parallax and all of that. So as you can see, if we go through watching the background, we've got the zoom out, we've got the parallax with the mountains and the housing. That was all done in After Effects. So I brought in the Kaufman video into After Effects and put this together. You need to do more character streams. We don't see many on Behance, and it's really clever. True, the last one that I remember is Tony Harmer. So, ooh, Behance connected with PayPal. Hi, Katarina. Where did you hear that? How do you know that? Just had a pop-up. Katarina, by the way, for those of you that do not know, Katarina was an outstanding, I don't want to say co-host, was an outstanding co-host. Last second, asked her to be on the Firefly Discord stream with me, and she jumped in and did a wonderful job. And I know it's difficult, last second, hey, do you want to go on stream? Do you want to go on camera? Come on. So thank you for that, Katarina. I want to make that public. Okay. I was talking about the timeline. All right. So one of the things that we've got is Blink. Okay, wait, let me get back up here. Okay, Stuart says, have they? That is interesting. I wonder they have done that for the new Pro level. I linked my Behance with Stripe. I find Stripe less expensive than PayPal. Really? Well, I was in grocery store like 15 minutes before that. That's funny. Michelle, hi. The main thing that I see as being beneficial for PayPal, that's what Katarina's saying, Stripe doesn't work here, is to give people more options if they want to subscribe to me or if they want to buy me a cup of joe. It's more options, you know. Anything to give me a chance to pay for my restream, I'm happy with that. Okay, here we go. Jumping back in. But if anybody else comes across any info or links talking about PayPal and Behance, send them my way. Put them up on the Discord. Share them with all of us. Okay, so here's one of the things. We've got move eyebrows together. Now, by default, that's on. Now, I cannot do individual eyebrows. I can a little, but it's tough. So if you're good at that, maybe that can happen. Then we have blink eyes together. So if we turn this off, Now I can wink. Hey there. Hey, how you doing? So you can have them blink individually. You can wink, things of that nature. So that's the blink eyes together. And you can turn that off and on. So we've got that. Face is done. We talked about the limb IK. Lip sync. We've got our audio input. End of the working week blinking. Oh. Lip sync, just pretty much automatic. Physics we went through. We've got our gravity strength. We've got everything set up for our ears and hair. So I'm happy with that. Transform. Now, transform, this is going to be interesting. Straightforward. If we want to do an overall scale and we want to make them smaller, we want to, you know, make our ogre bigger, small, whatever we want to do, that's fine. Now, it is an automatically ground plane. Wherever you are, that's your ground plane. So just remember that's your starting. And so that is always going to be the ground plane. So when you're creating a background and you're trying to get the correct perspective, remember to think about that as your ground plane. Let's go ahead, get out of the scale. You can make them taller, wider, squattier. We can, you know, if we really wanted, we can make them do flips, jump around. Come on, jump, jump. Look at those ears go. God, I love this. This is so much fun. And then if you have a ghost, now this is, I did not realize this. As you can see, I have a ton of layers. A ton of layers on this. So the opacity is going to be very different when you start getting in. Now, let's say you want to make a jelly skeleton or a skeleton with a jelly. You know, this would be actually kind of cool to do. You could see the skeleton underneath because you can see the parts I've added. I added the shoulder blades to attach the arms. You know, we've got the goatee in many places filling in here. Devlin, hello. I've added up a bunch of places over the loincloth so that the legs can actually attach to the hips. So in places where it is just a single layer, the opacity is working fine. Every place else, it's not. It's not working well. So be aware of that. We've got that. We are going to dive into triggers at some point because Stuart says this guy needs a cup. And maybe we'll make a cup. Physics we went through. All right. I think we went through everything so far. Spoopy ogre layers. Tori, hello. Okay. Now, I am really happy. I am really happy about this. We've got movement in the hair. We have movement in the ears. We've got the goatee moving with the mouth. We have our draggable arms, which are working good and they're snapping back. We can, our legs work. So yeah, it's okay. That's not too good. He can't do a kick. He's not going to be doing a kick because we got a little bit of funkiness happening there. So no kicks, but he can stomp. And this is one of those things, and I was doing this earlier. Why are you stretching so much? Okay, as you can see, let me get back into our draggables. Let's switch this back to hold in place. Okay. So as you can see, you want to think about what you're going to be making your puppet do. One of the things I was thinking about is he's going to be able to stomp, be mad, okay? But as I kick, you can see it's pulling away, the leg is pulling away from there. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Moonwalk, Swan Lake, ballet, dance. We need to jump back into our rigging. Very important. Let's go ahead, fit this. Umacorn, hello. How would you have him turn for a profile view and maybe walk? Just curious, do you have to create a side view? Absolutely. Riverdance, Tori, good call. Yes, you do. If you remember, I did, well, little Shawn. This, hi, Bruce's mom. As he walks out, that's a side view. So he pops in, he says, Bruce's mom. Hi, Bruce's mom. Then he walks out and he turns. So this puppet here has Bruce's three views. It has a frontal view, a 3/4 left, and a 3/4 right. Hi, Bruce's mom. If you're gonna add any type of walk motions or head turning, you have to actually create those. And within the rigging, if we grab our ogre layer, let me think where this is at. We go in, let's grab our head. Body's fine. Okay, so down here, you can actually do your frontal. You've got a profile, or you have a left quarter and a profile. And then you also have a look up and a look down. So yes, what you do is you go through, and technically I could make him look left and right. Kirsty, thank you for being here. Have a great day. Maybe in the future, like, I'm going more in depth with this puppet on a lot of features than I have before. So, yeah, that's just kind of the type of puppet that you want to create. Hopefully that answers your question. The 3 views makes a lot of sense. I haven't used Character Animator before. Really cool. Okay, this is important. Give me a moment, everybody. Alex, hello. I was on part 1 of this, so it's exciting to see the character development. Frank, hello. Okay, so all I did is I Googled Character Animator puppets. So if you come through here, like Ricky here, you can see he's got a profile view. Some of them will tell you if they're going to walk. So like Al, I think Al has a walk. He's got a drone. He's sitting on a park bench with a drone. So you've got different characteristics and things that the puppets are able to do. So if you want certain puppets to do things, you can, hummingbird, look at that hummingbird, that is cool. You can actually dig in and just recreate one of these that comes with those puppets. That kind of was not the purpose of this. I am wondering what this physics playground is. Let's download that. New features fall 2017. It's not new. Eye examples. Head turns and breathing. Here we go. There you go. So this is I don't think it's a full body, but it has head turns. Bandit, a bouncy rubber band character. There's so much that you can do with this. Let me see what our download is. Oh, it's a puppet. I don't want to open the puppet right now. Sorry, everybody. I want to keep working on my puppet. Jump over into Illustrator. Now, one thing I was talking about is how to fix holes. So let's zoom out. And for those, I gotta start over, Shawn. Going into record. We've got our draggable feet, and if I decide that I would like our puppet to kick, General, hello there, or maybe to do a pointed toe ballet move, you know, or some type of yoga move, I need to be able to fix this. That should not be happening. Let's check that one. Same thing there. So we've got a lot of gappage that we need to clean up. So that's what I'm going to show you. And I've been going through this yesterday, today, finding these little gaps and fixing them. So this is a constant thing that you kind of have to do if you're making your own puppet, or it's good to know how to fix it if you are trying to fix a puppet. And you say fix the mouth movement was on point. Thank you. I think. Okay, let's get the head closed down. Let's jump into our body. And I think, nope, that's a nipple. We don't need that. We need, okay. So everything needs to come up past the loincloth. So you can see what we've got going here. And I'm sorry, I'm taking his clothes off. But as we move around, we're getting a bunch of gappage. So we need to be able to fill in this. So I am going to go ahead. Nope, let's start over here. And let me see what we've got. We've got paths and groups. Okay. So what I am thinking about, because he's going to be kicking his legs out, we need to make sure that all of this is more filled in. So we can just jump in, grab these anchor points, and just fill it in. Nothing's going to get screwed up. We're just giving a little bit more. Got it. And jump into this one. Now that is a path. Let's grab our curvature pen tool and I'm going to drag this up. Drag that up there. We can delete some of these points. Don't need them. Making sure that we're filling in anything at all, like so. And what is going on there? That just doesn't... Did I delete something? I had to delete something. Did I move the shadow up? Oh, dang it. I was not paying attention. Okay, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Let's just take all this back till I figure out what I screwed up. Thank you, Frank. Where is our... Okay. Lots of Command Z's. Thank you, Adobe. Hey, did anybody see the sneaks from the Adobe conference with Shaq? That was actually pretty good. Okay, let's try this again and not screw it up. Select, let's hit A, grab some of these points. Shaq was funny. Gotta say, I would not mind seeing Shaq at max. But I doubt if they would bring him because he cusses a lot. Okay. Make sure, see how this looks. Okay, I think that'll work. I think that side will work. Let's go ahead. Oof. 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 That's a group. Just clicking on each path. And that's Max where? London? No, that was the summit. Bruce, that was in Las Vegas. Just happening actually. Just finished up. But it's on YouTube if that's something that you are interested in checking out. Got those dancer thighs. Okay, let's turn the loincloth back on. Command 0, Command S. And let's jump back over. Let that upload, go into record, and see what we've got here. Kick. Oh, that's looking good. Little too much stretchiness. Kick. Oh, yeah. Why do we have so much stretchiness? Let's go into our limb. I've got it set to 0. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's weird that I'm getting no stretchiness within the arms. I'm getting a lot in the legs. And it could be because, no, it's happening. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, I think. Does it have a ham bone? It does. Shaq is much leaner than I remember him being, sneaking a peek at the summit. Yeah, he looked good. He looked good. Oh yeah, there's a ham bone. Let's jump into one of the legs. So you can see, for those of you showing up late, Devlin, we've got our hip, we've got our ham bone right here, or a stick coming down to the left knee, and then another shin going down to the ankle. Now I didn't put a stick between the left ankle and the heel. Some people do, some people don't, but there is a stick between the toe and also the heel, just trying to stiffen that up. But that's what we've got going on. Okay, back into record. Again, I'm freaking happy with this. I want to add something. Could the stretchiness difference be because the legs are not connected to the body, like the arms to the shoulder? Tori, great question and very important. Let's jump back into the rigging. If I go ahead, let's grab one of the legs and the left leg. Okay, let's zoom in a bit so you can see what's going on. No, it's a really important question. So you saw, let me grab the, hopefully this doesn't mess it up. Okay, I'm moving the whole leg. as you can see, what I created is when you're making a puppet, let's say you've got the main body or torso, you have to overlap the limbs so you can put a pin between the two to have them connect. Okay? So if they were butted up to each other, I would not be able to pin it to the correct spot. So, you know, with this pin, okay, I can move it. All right. Now look at the body. The body is green. If I scroll out of the green, the body turns yellow. Okay, shoot. Thanks, Devlin. Okay. So here is the hip. Sorry about that, everybody. Here is the hip. Now, if the ogre is green, if I drag it outside of the body area, it turns yellow. And Character Animator is saying, hey, you're not connected. So when I bring it back up and I can create the origin of the leg, it turns green and it says, you're connected now. So that pin is giving me the connection between the two. Now, the stretchiness, and let's test something. I heard about this, let's test something. If somebody wants a more rigid leg, what you can do is add more sticks or bones. So we've added 4 more bones. Let's jump over into record. So this one, we click, and I should be clicking from the heel. We've got a little bit of the stretchiness is not bad. It's doing the toe point, but really that stretchiness is not bad. Okay, we're gonna grab this one, and it's the same. Not really, it's not giving me much stretchiness. I think it's the point that it gives you the feel of the stretchiness. Interesting. Sandrine, have a great day and happy Easter. Thank you for stopping in. Enjoy bridge. Okay. Now, I'm looking at the knees. Yeah, we've got some good bounce in the knees. But I want to get rid of those. Get rid of these. I'm going to grab the selection tool. Grab that. I don't want to rename. Cancel. Want to delete. 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 And delete. Yeah, you know what I think it is? We're getting the toe kick from this point here. Like if I wanted to make this more rigid, I could. And let's give that a let's test it. Let's test it. Let's put one right there. Okay, let's see what happens. We're still getting, okay, everything's good. Still getting the toe. Get back into rigging. Let's try a one here. So we've just created a triangle, so we'll see if we can keep that toe rather than pointing. Yeah, let's try it. Nope, still, oh. Yeah. I don't see any difference. I do not. I think I'm okay with it though. Oh, right. Let's go ahead. We're going to fit this. Now, here's the thing. I want to add some triggers. I think our ogre, who we doesn't have a name yet, I think he needs something. Does he need some bunny ears for Easter? Stuart says he needs a cup. Does he need something? Does he need glasses? Let me know, chat. What do you think? What do you think our ogre needs? Anything at all? Do we want to add some identity? A pipe and a flat cap. Why a flat cap? I don't know if I want to cover up his hair though. Okay, here's the thought. We can go fangs if we want to add fangs in the mouth. No capes, General. Tori says a tattoo. Bruce says a staff. I still say stink lines. An axe. Oh, for wood chopping. A sword, a staff, or a mace. No hats, General. An urban sombrero. Books and a library card, a parrot. Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do. We are going to just go ahead, grab a rectangle tool. Let's get our body down. We need to keep it within our character. And it needs to, I think it needs to be within the body. So let's go ahead. We're going to make a new layer. Let's drag this into our body. We're going to grab that right there. Let's go into the properties, and that's bothering me with the black. Just go white. And we're going to make a subject. We're going to match active keyboard. We're going to make a complex, and let's do a colorful parrot. Big old chain and medallion. Oh my gosh. That is a cool looking parrot. No, don't need two parrots. That one's sitting, no. That is a cool looking parrot. Okay, so what we need to do is take a look at what we've got here. If we've got our parrot to sit on the shoulder, which I think is cool. Jackie says, sorry, just joining the conversation. Is this creating vector graphics? Absolutely. So as you can see here, and if I hit Command Y, there are all of our vector graphics. So we are using Adobe Firefly to generate vectors. Love it. Command Y. So we need to get rid of these tail feathers back here. Let's open up our layers, see what we've got going on. And to begin with, we've got this group here. So we need to ungroup. This is so much fun, Jackie. I'm so impressed with this. Let's ungroup that. Let's jump back into our layers. See what we've got going on. Still quite a big group. Let's ungroup again. And jumping in, I want to remove that tail. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Maybe we bring this, bring it on top up here. Okay, let's Command G. We're going to group everything again. We're going to drag our parrot down. Go ahead, do a free transform. You're not going to let me. Let's go ahead, do a rotate. Shear? Would shear? Maybe shear? Why am I not? I need a free transform. There we go. We're just going to give a little bit of a tilt. Bruce, I see your question. Is Character Animator part of the creative group of apps? Don't remember offhand. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. We need to take care of some things here. So, first off, dive in, and we got to take care of this, the back, because we wouldn't see that. So, jump into there. And I can't tell what I'm on. Not seeing a path. There we go. That's what I needed. That's gotten weird. Zoom in a little bit more. Drag this up. Zany, hello? Okay. Hit V. If we can select just that. I want to see if I can bring this down. Ooh, I didn't get it all. Command Z. Let's try that again. Okay, I think I got it all. Nope, these are not in that path. Man, let's escape. Command 0. He is on that white part right there. I feel we need to get rid of this. That's kind of funky right there. Like what's happening here. Delete the dots, too small. Yeah. What I think I'm gonna do. Could delete all of that. That's one of the reasons I'm really digging this. Command 0. The puppet looks better than he does, or the parrot looks better than he does. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to name this our parrot. There we go. Command S. Let's save it. Let's jump back over to Character Animator. Did I save it? Does it need to be out of the body? Oh, it should be okay. Command S. There it is. There we go. There we go. Bam. Okay. Very cool. Perhaps make him closer to the head and hide the foot under the beard. Nah. Okay. So over here, let me jump on the other side so you can see what we've got going on. We're going to make a control. So this parrot, we don't want this parrot to be here the whole time. Okay. So we can come up here and you see that the parrot layer has been added. We can grab our parrot layer, we can drag it, and I need to not be in controls. I need to be into triggers. I can grab that and I can drag this layer in, and here is our parrot. So right now, as you can see, I'm gonna go P for our trigger. So we've got a parrot right there. That's our trigger. That's it. And you're like, yeah, but what's he do now? All right. So as of right now, I'm hanging out, and then I don't know what to do, so I have to ask my friend. So I hit P. Okay. I hit P and I released it, and you saw him pop up. So if I hit P and hold P, there's our parrot, and it's like, hey, so what do you think about blah 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 blah? And I listen, the parrot says nothing, and I'm like, go away. And I release P, it goes away. Stuart says, I was thinking if we wanted to create ourselves as a character, could we upload a photo into Express and get Gen AI to add the character animator? No. No, you cannot. This is why I'm doing this, Stuart. So everybody's talking about, I want to make my own character, I want to generate a character. Well, as of right now, this is how you do it. You have to rig the character. Now, in Adobe Express, you cannot add a character to Adobe Express. That is why up here you have Pro, and if I click on this, you've got Pro and Starter. Starter is like the share your screen, Shawn. That's twice today. I've never done it twice. Okay, I'm in Pro right now. Up here, you've got Starter. Now, Starter mode is like the same as using Character Animator or using Adobe Express. So if I jump over into Starter, okay, I've got to import my, oh, come on. No. We're going back into Pro. Now I got to open this again. Dang it. That upsets me. Okay, hold on. Let me open this up. And this is a good thing. Character Animator is constantly saving, so you don't need to worry about saving and all of that stuff. Just beware of your tangents. Here's my ogre, my Character Animator. Let's open that, please. Now this is interesting. Due to the fact that this puppet is rigged and the way that it is done, we're not able to take it into, we have to be able to take it into it. Got a puppet. I've not tried the Gen AI. Would it be possible to import this as a vector and then start splitting into workable parts? That's what I did, Stuart. That's... I generated these puppets. Would it be possible to import that as a vector and then start splitting into workable parts? Could you rig your fish you made if you wanted to? Yeah, you can. There are fishes within Character Animator, so I could use as a puppet. No, I'm not getting it, Stuart, because literally just what you said. I generated when Express creates a Gen AI. They don't do vector. Express does not do vector. Illustrator does vector. Express does recolor SVGs, but you're not generating SVGs or vectors. So no. If you want, you'd have to load the Gen AI image into Illustrator and use image trace to turn it into a vector. Oh, that's a possibility. Yeah. I figured, why? I mean, I just have text to vector make it. But with the new, to use that, if you want to animate yourself, or if you want to turn yourself into a character, if you go in, use the new structure, like, and hold on, everybody. I'm taking screenshots of myself. Oh, come on. Come on, OBS. Be nice. There you go. Isn't text to vector still model 1 though, so not as good as Firefly on the web? But you're talking about vector to a flat image. So, 3D, I don't know, 3D character. Let's generate. Firefly web is model 2. Yeah, Firefly web is model 2 only. Let me switch sides here. Let's go ahead, grab my screenshot. That's not there. Go to my desktop. The heck am I? There I am. And bring that in as not a reference. We're going to cancel. Yeah, structure. That was right. That was right, Shawn. Come on. We're going to bring that in. Continue. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to bring up the strength to 100%. Let's generate and see what we get. I haven't tried this yet with the new structure. I would not say any of these are me. What the heck is this? Okay, sometimes there is a major issue that occurs when you do not have enough contrast on the background. Your goatee is leaving you. Yeah. And no change at all. None whatsoever. I was not going to, well, we were going to continue on. We're on a tangent now. We're on a big tangent now. Actually, no, let's not do this in Photoshop. That would be dumb. I think only use structure for your pose. Where is... Let me close that down. I don't remember where it is though. Okay. We're gonna jump into Express. And go to our desktop, drag that in, create original aspect. Okay, we are going to grab our image. We're going to remove background. Where did that little person come from? What little person? How did he do it, Stuart? Because I've done it using Express Reference. I've done using not as structure, but all right, let's download. Actually, let's take that. Going to resize. Keep that as pixels. Let's do a 1000 by 1000. I'm gonna resize it. I'm gonna grab me smaller, bring that up. That right there. Now download. Got a white background, PNG. Yep, that's fine. Let's jump over here. Get rid of that. Grab our downloads. Drag that in. Yeah, I'm not doing bridge, Devlin. See, okay, this is weird. I am not liking that. So what I've done in the past, and I'm gonna have to see what we get out of this because I'm not liking it, not liking any of these. Let me do one more try, and if I was on the right side, I could give you generating music. All the same. No, the first one I tried all the way up. So what I would do, let's get out of this. Let's go into generative fill. Let's grab our photo here. We're gonna just bring that in. Let's close that. We're gonna bring our settings, brush size all the way up, brush hardness all the way up, brush opacity, we're gonna start at 50%, and we're just gonna go ahead and paint. And we're gonna paint over the whole image. And we're gonna put in a 3D character. So it's using 50% of my image and 50% of AI to generate a 3D character. And that's scary. That is freaking scary. Holy cow. Like, this is why this is so wrong. I've never seen you people, you've seen me on the Firefly Discord. This is actually using 50% of the image. They're my eyes. Why? There's my goat. No, why are you doing this? This has gone downhill. Oh my gosh. Let's cancel out of that. What do we have? Okay, match the image. Preserve content. I've got it all the way to new. Guidance strength. Yeah, all right, that's all good. So our settings are good. Let's clear that. Let's take our settings up to 60%. Oh my goodness. I have never seen that happen. Like, I've got it's doing the same thing. Look at this. This is horrible. Maybe knock out the white at 100%. Okay, let's clear all that. Let's do background. So we've got our background. This is horrid. I have never seen, if we invert, that's me. Wow. Let me show you. I'm stunned and disappointed, and this is what I got when I did it before. Now, I'm not saying this is great, but it kind of looks like me. You know, doing the exact same thing, this is what I got. Inflatable Shawn. Yeah, it's a 3D character. Wow. Okay. I'm done with this. 3D character, Michelle. Wow. We are, not happy. Not happy. Okay. We're getting back on track here, people. Back on track. So, what we've got going, if I hit P, am I in it? Turn it on, hit P, there's our parrot. Now, let's jump back into our rigging. No, actually, we can do our rigging from here. As you can see over here, we've got our triggers, and let me switch to the other side. We've got our triggers, and then if we hit controls, we can generate controls for the ogre. So we can click that, and the layer for the parrot will come up and it tells you P. So I can click on it or I can hit the letter P. So it's giving me the controls right there. But if we get back into it, let's come over here and we need to double click on our parrot. Now down here, if you want to use a MIDI note, a tone, you can actually put it in here. Now latch, this is where it becomes cool. You can hit latch, and what that means is you hit the button once and the item in which you make is going to stay there. It's going to latch until you hit P again. So we're going to turn latch on right there. And it tells you, hey, by the way, if you don't remember where this is where it's at. So thank you very much. Now, if we go ahead and we come back into fit and I want to talk to somebody, I hit P. Now I released P. My parrot stays there for as long as I would like. I just tried with a prompt from the community change, adding add my photo, and it did sort of okay. Okay. Oliver says MIDI note. Does that mean you can configure things to respond to different notes being played on a MIDI keyboard? Yes. Oliver, yes, it is. So, I like that. I like that. Should we add a little bit of physics to our parrot? Does he have physics? He's got a little bit of physics. Okay, so we're gonna hit P. Now let's go ahead. Let's jump into our rigging. And I'm gonna go through chat again. And let's close that down. We're back into here. What else did we have? I think there was a spear or a sword, an axe. I like the axe. I like the axe idea. So let's go ahead. We are going to generate an axe. So let's go to our parrot layer. Let's do that. And do that. Jumping into our properties. Oh, I did that wrong. Command Z. I need to hold shift, and I think, yeah, let's do that. Hitting V. Let's go ahead, select both of those. Going into our Pathfinder, we're going to join that as a T. Now coming up here, we've got a subject. That's what we want. Complex, please. And we're going to stick with that, and we're going to put in a what is it? Oh, what are the double axes called? The axe on both ends. I don't know, a chopping axe? Let's see what we get. And generate. Battle axe. That's cool. I'm kind of digging that one. So let's go ahead. Let's dive into our layers, and we need to get our axe out of this parrot group. So let's pull that out. We're going to name this our axe. Go ahead, open this up. Gave us a full background, so we can delete that. We don't need it. We can jump into our groups. See what we've got. Okay, that's a background. Deselect. Select that. And go ahead and delete that. And what is this over here? Well, that's deleted. Okay. Let's find this shadow. Zoom in. Don't need that shadow. Pull that back in. That one. There we go. That works for me. Feel it does need to be bigger though. So go ahead, make sure we get all of our axe. Or go into our scale. Maybe 150? 150? Daryl, hello. 150 looks good. Oh. Okay, we've got our axe. Now, what are we gonna do with the axe? Bring it over here. Jump in. Let's go free transform. Bring this around. Okay, we need to bring our axe below our arm. I'm thinking this through. Let's do 125 scale. Command Z. Do like 85. Back into the free transform. Kind of cool if he kind of like this is his cane. The issue is you have to I'm thinking that through. Will it move around in his hand? If you duplicate if I duplicate the arm, put it in the arm, get everything lined up, I can have it switch on. Okay, let's try this. Let's try it. Command S. Let's go ahead and save it. Where's our axe? Okay, which arm? That's our right arm. So if we come in, we're going to shift click all those. Need to get this. Okay, hold on. Just turned off. It's got to be connected to the right arm. The right arm is there. So need to select all of this. Okay, select all of this. We're going to go Command G. We're going to do Command C. Let's make a new layer. We're going to put this in here. We're going to go Command Shift V. We're going to add that arm in. We're going to call this arm axe. We're just going to call this one our arm. We're going to drag this one below. We're going to grab our axe. We're going to put our axe within that group right there. So this is going to be a test. Let's open that up. We're going to turn off our arm axe right now. We're going to go Command S. Save that. Let's get back over into Character Animator. Okay. Now coming in, let's go into our right arm. We've got our arm axe. Let's bring that in here. And we're going to use A for axe. That's going to be our trigger. Let's double click. Let's latch it. I'm sorry you can't see it right now. Let's latch it. Now jump over into record. We're going to, where's my layout? You're not giving me the new layout. Oh, layout. You need to refresh that. There's our A. There's our axe arm. It's draggable. Oh. Okay. Hit A again. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, we need to get back into our rigging. Let's get back over into Illustrator. Let's turn on. Open up our right, not our legs, our arms, right arm. So we'll get into here. Now we'll open up the axe. Get the axe on. And I'm needing more room here. We need more room. Go ahead, select out of that right now. Grab the artboard tool. We're going to increase this a little bit. Get out of that. Let's grab our axe now. Zoom in. Go into our free transform and I wish I could be, I would love to be working in Photoshop right now, because I am not good masking. Just bring it below. Okay, let's jump into this arm. Gotta get rid of this thumb and this part right in here. Let's grab that and let me delete it. Come on, you can do it. Okay, jump over here. That, delete that. That one up. Up. Hit escape, jump in, grab our axe. Angle it down a bit and you save the thumb. It's gotta be, we gotta get rid of more of the thumb. What we need to do, go ahead, hit A. On the right anchor, let's just delete that. Bring that one up. Okay, grab the axe. Go into free transform. Trying to match that angle. I think we got it. Command 0. Now scale it. Take it up to 125. There we go. Okay. Command 0. Command S. Dev, hello. Hi everybody, I am a new fresh graphic designer student. Can someone please review my work? Not today. Dev, if you're looking at showing off something and you want feedback, feel free to join my Discord, post your work there, and at the beginning of my streams is when we look at people's work. Does that mean you have to delete the thumb? It has changed the hand without the axe. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. So, did I save it? Yes, I saved it. Let's jump back over into Character Animator. Let's let it update. There we go. Jump over into our rigging. It looks like our arm has moved. Where the heck is my other? Oh, shoot. Let's jump over into Illustrator. So I have to turn off our axe arm, and it looked like it moved. No, it didn't move. Okay. I may need to do some stuff. Okay, so we've got our regular arm back on. Command S. I forgot to save it with the arm. Save it with the arm. let's jump back over into character animator, let it upload, and there is our arm. Holy cow, we have lost everything. Why have we lost everything? We're floating now. What did I break? We have nothing. Nothing's moving, nothing's clickable. We've lost everything. Why did we lose everything? Oh no. Okay, got our puppet, our parrot. What happened? What happened? Okay, so it looks as if we lost all of our rigging. Why in the world? Look how everything moved. Oh no. You know what happened? Son of a... Okay. Let's see if we can fix this. We're gonna see if we can fix this. I see what happened. Let me explain it to you. Do you see the location of our ogre? I increased the size of our artboard. Now, I had no idea this was going to happen. None. I increased the size of the artboard. All of the pins and everything that I've been attaching to make our puppet move is also attached to our background. So right now in Illustrator, I changed the background. I made it larger. And once I made it larger, all the pins moved. So once all the pins moved, now they're not attached to our puppet. So I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna grab our artboard tool, and our artboard initially was 1000 by 1000. So I need to move this because I stretched this side. I need to stretch that side. I just can't put in 1000 by 1000. I need to bring this over and get it back to 1000 exactly manually because I'm an idiot. So I think I've got it figured out, and I don't know if I can actually get it. Come on. Is there, if I hold shift? No, height. This is how we learn. You got that right. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Come on. So close. Oh, so close. Okay. Snap to 1000. How do I get it to snap? 1000. Snap, snap. Is there a artboard? Can we scale the artboard? Double click. Okay. Oh. Check this out. Check this out. I double clicked our artboard tool. We have custom. We need 1000 by 1000. Right now it's saying from this edge. That is not what I want. So I need to click that reference. No. I need to click that reference point right there. So it's on that side. Now I can come in here and go 1000. And Devlin just said that as soon as I figured it out. And let's go ahead. Hit OK. Command S. We were going to have to do another day of rigging. Okay, let's jump over into record. Okay, we got movement. We're good. Arms are good. No stretchiness. Legs are good. Stomping. Leg kick. Leg kick. Good. Good. Okay. We're good. We still have movement. P for parrot. Our parrot's there. Hey, how you doing? You doing good? Yeah. All right. Okay. Put the parrot away. Axe. Okay. I see the issue. Okay, let's try it. Let's do some movement here. Oh yeah, we're chopping some wood. Chopping some wood. That's just not even good. Don't like that. What's he doing? He's chopping his own leg off. You don't hold it like that. Ah! Don't scratch with that. I was not thinking of having his arm out like that. It's not bad. Okay. We have an issue. We have an issue. I think I know how to fix this. Let's go ahead and get rid of the axe. Let's jump back over into rig. Illustrator. Let's jump into our layers. And I think we need to have our arm behind the other way. So command, not all. Command S. I'll deal with the axe in a minute. I want to fix one issue at a problem. Michelle, I am all over that. Yes. Yes, we will. Yes. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, so let's hit A. There we go. All right, everybody, check this out. Let me go to 200. So, by standard, I have this arm is going to be in front. This or behind the axe arm. And if you look at the thumb, when I hit it, the thumb goes away, the axe comes in. So now the other arm is actually still there. So I can sit there and go back and forth with it and say, okay, cool, I'm happy with that. Now, nobody would hold an axe the other way. Nobody would do that. Don't like that. We're gonna have to change that. Let me check something really quick, people. I know Jack's not streaming. So we've got 2 hours till Adobe Live. Heck, what else am I gonna do? Okay, let's jump into Illustrator. Problem solving. So first off, what we need to do, you can see I've left arm above the right arm. We're gonna grab that left arm, we're gonna drag that below. So our right arm is gonna be on top of that. That way our axe will be on top and he's not chopping his arm off. Vikram, hello, happy Easter. If you celebrate Easter, that is. Let's open up that axe. Let's turn our axe on. Let's turn our arm off. I dig the axe. I mean, I dig the axe. I really do. We are limited by the movement of our puppet because he's just too strong. Like if I flip it, I don't think it would look good. I just really don't. Maybe it's a belly scratcher. Possibility. Let's transform. Going to go ahead, reflect. And hit OK. Go into our free transform. And I love the fact that Jack really did a big showing of the free transform. No, you wouldn't hold it like that. You would not hold it like that. Okay, we have an axe. We're moving on. We are moving on. Michelle came up with a great idea of a basket with Easter eggs. So what we're gonna do is let's grab our tool. We're going to make a square like so, and going into our properties, let's put in a Easter basket full of colorful eggs and generate. And let me get on the right side so we can have some generating music. Devlin, I did, and we talked about it earlier. Okay. Kind of digging the first one. That one's not bad. I kind of like that one. I like that one. I am not even giving you all a choice. Not even letting you choose. This is my ogre. I've given you the opportunity to name our ogre. It just can't be Jack. Background, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the background. Let's open that up. Let's get rid of that layer, please. Don't want that. Don't need that. Are you not letting me? Just delete it. Just delete it. Get rid of it. We got there. I don't even know what that is. Oh, highlights. Highlights. I think that's a highlight. No, that's not a highlight. That's a background. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have our, let's go ahead, basket. Grab that. And this needs to go, let me get this smaller, below the left arm. So we can put it right there. Crud. We got to do this right. We got to do this right, people. Come on. Come on, Shawn. You know what you're doing. We need to jump in here. We need to hold shift, select all of those. We are going to go Command G. We're going to call this our left arm. We are going to hold down the Option key. No, we're going to go Command C. What is that layer? I don't even know what that layer is. We're going to go Command C, Command Shift V. We're going to grab our basket. We're going to drag it up into that. There we go. Very nice. We need to take our basket and drag our basket below that left arm. We need to call this our, not that. Call this our basket arm. Thank you. We need to drag this one above that arm. We can turn off the basket. There we go. We've got that. Now our head. We need within the basket arm. Let me think about this. The head's going to be on top. Yep, we're good. We're going to make a new layer. We're going to drag this into our basket arm. On that layer, we are going to... Am I not able? Okay, fine. Be that way. Be that way, you jerk. Come on, Illustrator. Turn the layer on, Shawn. We're going to do this. Too much. Right there. And going in and bunny ears and generate. Vikram over on YouTube, hello. Okay. The music is brought to you by Tim Mobest. That is a cool looking rabbit. Wow. Oh, those are the ears. That's what I want right there. So we need to go into our layers. We've got our rabbit layer right there. That's good. We can open that up. Open that up. Let's get rid of that. Delete that. And we are going to, what is that? That's going away. And delete that. Open up our rabbit. See what we've got in our layers. Wow, I've never had layers so deep that I can't see them. Perfect, you're going away. So you can grab that layer. We want you gone. We want you gone. We want you gone. Let's zoom out a little bit. We're going to grab our ears, bring these over, let's zoom in. We need to scale these. Double click, let's go 175 maybe? I think we could go a little bit more. Go 150. Okay. So, go Command S. Let's save that. No, okay, I've gotta get this closed down. Open up that. We've got our basket and our arm, so that's all gonna come out together. Hopefully, I want our rabbit ears to turn on at the same time, so that should be good. Basket arm, let's turn basket arm off. We need our axe arm needs to be off. Turn on the right arm. Parrot is okay. I think we're good. Close the right arm, close the left arm. Command S. Okay. Let it update. Why did it move? Why did you move? For the love of God, don't tell me I moved you. Okay, we're good. Telling you, this is always freaks me out every time. Like making sure everything is good. Let's go P, parrot. Parrot's good. Okay. A for our axe. Axe is good. Chopping wood. Okay, going over. Let's jump into rig. Now we need to go to our arm. The left arm. That's ear, Shawn. Come on. Body, left arm. We've got our basket. We're going to pull that in. We're going to give that a B for basket. We're going to latch it. We're going to turn it on the visibility, because one thing that I want to do is we're going to grab and put a point right there, and we're going to do a dangle, and we're going to put a point right there, and we're going to do a dangle. And here, I think we want magnet. I think we want magnet. I have to add what are the magnet behaviors? Going to record. Let me update. Okay. Let's go into 200 so we can see what we've got going on. And why are you doing this? Come on. All right. So we've got B for basket and Y are. I think our ears have a little bit too much of a dangle. They're dangling a bit much there. I think. Oh, okay. Let's get into our rig. Get in our basket. Let's delete. Let's just delete that. They're gonna be rigid ears. I don't know what. Get back into record. B for basket. There we go. Okay, now the question is, I want to make it so the basket hangs down. Let me think about this. We need to maybe come into our ogre. See what we've got for magnet. Add a magnet behavior. Let's open up our behaviors. Magnets, attach style. We have hinge or weld. Hinge is good. Strength. Range. Overlaps. Lightables. Okay. Let's see what that does. All right. Hit B. I really like that basket. Gotta be a way to rig the basket so it hangs. Maybe it needs physics and not a magnet. So let's go ahead. Let's delete it. The issue that I'm wondering is if it's going to affect, by adding a dangle, if it's going to affect everything. That's the issue that I'm having. Oh, there it is. I was okay. Stuart, way to go. I was afraid that having the dangle was actually going to affect the bunny ears, because we've got the bunny ears, we've got the arm. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. So, go ahead. We have our parrot. We've got our axe. And we have our basket and bunny ears. Wow. I love these physics that we've got going on the ears and the hair. Really nice. Mixed messages. Axe and treat yourself to an egg. I still wonder if I can get some I mean, well, no, the bird does have some physics. Not a lot, but the bird is moving. So, yeah. Okay. What else? I am freaking on a roll. I am digging this quite a bit. So today, for anybody that's coming in late, and we've had not many people, but We added the goatee movement. I don't want to put ears on the parrot because the parrot's not really going to be there. The parrot's going to be by himself. The parrot is going to be like a sidekick. Like, I don't know what to do. So I need to ask someone and no one's around. So, hey, and my buddy's going to come up. So then you can go, hey, so what's going on? What are you up to? Then he'll be gone. The bunny, the Easter eggs, all that, that's a whole nother story. We don't need to talk about it. And, you know, that's how come one of the reasons I didn't put, if I wanted all this stuff together, I would have put it all at one trigger, but I don't want it as a single trigger. So I think the next thing, you know, we've got everything going on here. I think we need to make them like squat. I think that's what we're gonna do. We need to make a, are the triggers for individual poses? No, they're for showing individual layers. So if I come over here, Devlin, you could see we've got the parrot, the arm axe, and the basket. And then I've turned on over here the controls so we have a layout to make it easier. So I can click here if I want to bring out the parrot, and they're not working right now. I don't know why. Why did they all come up? That's not right. E. A. Oh, how did I change that to P? How did I do that? Okay. Wow, I did not know that. So if you highlight this, see how it's highlighted? You have the dash around the axe. If you highlight it, you can change it. So I by accident hit P. So let's get back to basket. Okay. That kind of made me panic there for a minute. So layout, this is important. Okay, so layout. Let's talk about this. Let me switch sides. Layout, one of the things you've got going is this is actually laying out. Now, if I want to move these around, I can move them in a specific way. Like, okay, I want it in this order, or bring it over here. You can move all these around. Then once you're ready for the performance, you can hit P for performance, and then you can end up adding all of these things. So layout, this is for you to change everything up however it is you want it to make it easy for you. Okay. Could use him for those jump and chat that say check my. He could just come in and go, no. That'd be funny, a boot. Like he holds up a boot. Oh no. Look at that. He has limp wrist now. Because I added the dangle to the basket. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, let's see what we've got here in our physics. Dangle. So we've got our physics. But the question is, I added the dangle. Well, the dangle is going to be an overall physics that is added to it. Why? I don't want to make that independent. You know what? Let's try something. Let's open up this. We've got our basket here. How did I name that? Okay, that's just our basket. Let's make our basket independent. Let's Command Z. Okay. Grab our basket arm. Let's grab our dangle. Let's delete it. Now let's grab our basket. We're going to make that independent. We're going to... There's our origin. Let's bring our origin up. We're going to attach it right there. Now let's go ahead. We're going to put that. Let's add a dangle just to that. Let's go. Let's record. Okay. All right, that's good. We don't have a limp wrist. Let's go B for our basket. And that is a wiggly basket. That is a wiggly basket. Maybe we need a magnet. Oh, that's too much gravity. Gravity direction, okay. Can you add sound effects to actions? That I don't know. I don't have a clue. That's a good question. That you could, that would be a recorded, like if you're swinging the axe. Would you do that in... I would do that in Premiere. I wouldn't do that here. Let me check the because I think the timeline, like when you do a recording, it does vocals. So you could maybe add sound effects. But personally, I think I would rather do it in Premiere. I think Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know if you can add sound. That would be kind of cool. You could add sound to an effect. You know, like a boing or, you know, something like that. It's a good idea. Okay. I'm trying to think this through. Not gonna be back to our rig. Get rid of the dangle. Beat that. Wait a minute. What if we make it fixed? Fixed, draggable. No, it doesn't need to be draggable. If it's fixed, it's gonna fix to the bottom. I think. Nope, that is not it. It's fixed. It's fixed to the arm, that's for sure. Not fixed. Let's try the magnet. Let's see what we get. Like let's jump into the magnet. We've got it set up to hinge, like that. Strength. Range. Okay. That's not... Magnet is not working. Transform. Transform's going to be for the entire ogre. Got it independent. Let's turn off our independence. Let's grab that. Do a dangle just on the basket. We get what we want, but I don't... Then we've got limp wrist. Let's see, where is it breaking? It's breaking right there. Okay. I think that's where it's breaking. Let's bring the origin down to the very tip of the finger. Let's try that. Nope. Nope.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
You know what? Let's stiffen it. Let's stiffen it. Let's see if we can add a stick. Let's see if we can just bring this in and add a stick right there on our arm. Okay, that's looking better. That's positive. Look at his hand is closing. Now we're getting some funky physics happening there. Don't like that. I mean, it kind of looks natural. Here. I'm gonna say that that's good. I mean, we've got a little bit of strange stuff happening. But the basket, I'm happy with that, I think. Okay. Oh. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. Holy crud. Ugh. Like if you was swinging an axe. Okay. I'll have to look into the sound effects. Sound effects, I would do it more in, yeah, Premiere. Or After Effects for that matter. I don't know which direction I'm taking this once we get this. Once we get it, you know, we need to generate a background. Yeah, we need a storyline. We need to generate a background. We need to do all sorts of stuff. Oh my goodness, people. I'm loving our ogre. I am. My ogre. My ogre. We need to come up with a name, or I do. Somebody. Jack would be a good one. I just think it would be, I would get into trouble. See what we've got here. Let's jump into stream. Kick this up to 200. I think, wait a minute. Let me go into our background. Is this what I did? Okay, let it load. Go. Yeah. I'm wondering if I still have my puppet set up in OBS. I don't know if I do. I don't think I do have... Oh, wait, it would be on my intro scene. Puppet. Let me turn me off. Oh, that's interesting. It changed things up. Okay. That. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now that... Hey, why isn't he working? Why aren't you... This should be working. Ogre scene. Frame. Yada, yada, yada. What? Interesting. Something is not working here. Why? I know, the green screen. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. Hold on, everybody. Something funky just happened. Logitech. That was weird. I don't know why it was not working when I added a background. So I added a background. So let's say error or handle value. It does not like backgrounds. Okay, Command Z. We go to scene. That could have been the problem. I'm in the wrong scene. Let's go fit. I'm on ogre and not scene. Ooh, we have an issue here. If I am not able... Ooh. And Z. So right now, everything is working. Everything is good. We've got everything. We've got our parrot. We have our axe. We've got our basket of eggs. That's all good. I gotta try something. I was gonna end this really quick. Instead of using a generated, come in here, Firefly. I need a background really quick, people. Give me some type of background, if you will. I really don't care. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna try prompt 16 by 9. An office and a grassy hill. Both of those would have been great. I like that one. Okay, let's download that. Continue. Enchanted forest path. How about enchanted forest path in the snow? Oh, I knew what you were thinking, Bruce. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna bring it over into our project. So you can see it up here. We've got our Firefly visualization of the Northern Lights. Why is that come in as a puppet? It's not a puppet. Let's delete that. Let's click on the scene. Okay, command. This is weird. Not. Okay, let me see if I can add it to my timeline. Okay, it's not liking that. Can't add it there. Drag and drop layers. Okay, fine, you're a puppet. And everything stopped working. Oh my gosh. The ogre was not armed to record. Come on, Shawn. We're gonna have to spend some time in the timeline, but I did not have the ogre armed. So that was my fault. Oops. So now let's go to here, Logitech, puppet, and the puppet is keying out. But if I wanted to add a different green screen, ooh, it does not like that. It does not like that at all. Command Z. So, all right. Give me your eggs. I am the Easter Bunny. Would you like some eggs? I don't think they like me. Don't go into the woods. Hold on, I gotta do that. Let me turn that off. There we go. Ruin? Bigfoot's buddy. Now that's funny. That one's funny. I would have loved to have done a Bigfoot. Firefly does a pretty decent Bigfoot. Bruce says the way he whips around the basket. Come on. Come on. Yeah, just take one egg. Whoa. No, go right ahead. Woo. You gotta be quicker. Whoa. And then all of a sudden, gotcha. All right. Too much fun. Too much fun. Anything is lethal in the hands of an ogre. I'll poke your eye out with my bunny ear. Forget the axe. That's actually, which is scarier? If you came across, if you let's go into record mode, make it bigger. If you're going through the forest and you see this, hey, how you doing? How you doing there? Yeah. You wouldn't think much of it. If you're going through the forest and you see this, and possibly a parrot that he's talking to, like, yeah, they look yummy. Would you like some eggs? Some eggs? That's scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I gotta see. I took a screenshot. Yep, that's not gonna be it. I'm not using that one for my thumbnail. Sorry about that. Let me get rid of those. This is gonna be my screenshot. Let me put the eggs out a little bit so you can see them. Oh, that's my thumbnail right there, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need me. Yeah, that's good. Just the ogre. Raul, hello. Good to see you again. Welcome to Behance. I've got some funky movement happening with the ears. What's going on with the ears? I'm okay. It's because I made them independent. I gotta fix that. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. Oh, I didn't make it independent. Okay, I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it. I'm happy with the way it is. I'm happy. You made them static. No, there's some movement happening to them. You can see it up here. There's a little bit of a parallax that's happening, And I think it has to do because the ears and the basket are actually on the same layer. Michelle, happy Easter. I did make them fixed, and then I wasn't happy with it. Then I changed a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what we need to do, what I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to end the stream shortly, is we're going to make a background. Like I said, we're going to write some type of story. We could continue this and add Bigfoot. We could add a Bigfoot coming in. I don't know. I think that could be fun. You know, I'm learning a freaking ton how to do this pretty quick. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Depends upon where the story's going to take us. But we will end up jumping into everything. If it has to be After Effects, we'll jump into After Effects. If it's Premiere, we'll jump into Premiere. Whatever direction we're going. But we're going to keep going with this. But I am absolutely ecstatic for where we're at right now. Going from a flat vector generation to where we are now, I'm pretty happy. Okay, everybody, I am spent. 3 hours, 23 minutes. Wow. Today was just more troubleshooting and figuring everything out. Peter says, thank you, Shawn. Happy Easter, all. Happy Easter. Yes, I will sleep tonight. But I will be in the Adobe Live chat. So, you know, hopefully I'll see you there. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful Easter. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks for hanging out with me. For those of you that gave me help, thank you. For those of you that gave me suggestions, thank you. I appreciate it. This makes it a lot more fun for me when it's a community project like that. So have a great day. Happy Easter. And if I don't see you till next week, take care. Everybody, be safe, be creative. And I don't know if Bruce's mom is here, but bye, Bruce's mom. Happy Easter, everybody. Bye.